Hi, junkies. Happy Sunday. How are we today? I'm all right. None of my teams won this weekend, but it's okay. That's okay. It's just one weekend. We'll build back after that. We'll see. Anyway, how are we today, junkies? How is our TV watching going? So I finished watching the shows that I had, including Evil and Sunnyside. Still good. My poor DVR. It just is not happy with me. Um, And tonight, of course, is God Friended Me. Kids Say the Darndest Things is coming on, but comes on the same time as God Friended Me. So it all depends on if the football games go long, if I watch that, or if I turn and watch the Batwoman show that the pilot starts tonight. I'm kind of looking forward to see what it's like, and we'll go from there. And then, of course, The Rookie comes on again tonight. Definitely will be watching that because I am a fan of that show. It was really, really good last season, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be really good this season too. Started off very well, even though still missing that one character, even though I understand the reason she's not on the show anymore. With that said, also, along with Batgirl, sorry, Force a Habit, Batwoman, and Supergirl starting today, all the CW shows, if I'm not mistaken, start this week, including Black Lightning and All American. For all you people who slept on All American last season and then caught up on it when it was on Netflix or Hulu, I think it was Netflix. I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. I had been preaching that show all season and nobody wanted to listen to me. Well, you're going to listen to me this time because All American was an awesome show that everyone should have been watching from the get-go, and it wouldn't have had to have been on the bubble just in case nobody was going to watch it. Had you been watching it then, it would have never been on. Okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox now, sorry. But I do believe all the CW shows come back to this week. And also the final season of Mr. Robot starts Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I loved Mr. Robot. That was an imaginative show that I think if Rami Malek hadn't have won the Academy Award, would still have another couple of seasons going on. But I digress. I'm fine with that. Love Mr. Robot. So I'm looking forward to see how they plan on ending this show. It should be very interesting. I can't wait till it comes back up. Because I watched season 3, but I didn't finish watching season 3. And then when I did finish watching season 3, I was like, why didn't I watch this live when it was on? I have no idea, but it was good. So all you Mr. Robot fans out there, if you did not know, Mr. Robot does come back this week. If I'm not mistaken, it is on Tuesday. If it's not, then I will give an update of when it's coming back on, what day it actually comes back on. But don't forget, All American, all the CW shows, Black Lightning, everything supposedly comes back this week for the CW, because I think all the CW shows weren't starting until now. Whew, I can't wait. All right, so let's discuss for just a moment shows that ended their run this year. Like Jane the Virgin. Don't know why you people did not stick with Jane the Virgin. It got better and better as the seasons went on. Jane the Virgin was a really good show. Once again, imaginative. I love shows that buck the system or that aren't like any other show that's on TV. And Jane the Virgin was one of those. It was a basically American version of a telenovela, but it was really, really good. The acting in it was really, really good. I'm going to miss it. It's supposed to have a spin-off, which probably be a mid-season replacement that's based on her book. If you saw the show, it's based on the book that she was writing. They're going to do kind of a telenovela book thing as Gina Rodriguez as the narrator, which I think should be a good deal. So I will keep you posted when that comes available. Also, that ended, which was a couple of weeks ago, was Suits. Okay, I understand she had to get married, but that was my show. I loved Suits. I loved Mike and Harvey were perfect, and the way it ended was cool because Harvey ended up going to work with Mike on pro bonos and not to be such a hard ass. I loved it. I'm very happy for that. I'm happy for Suits. I'm sad that it's gone. But I do like the spinoff Pearson with Jessica in it, which is a really, really good show. It was only 10 episodes. It may not have been that long. And it came right on after Suits. And it ended a week before. It had its season finale a week before Suits. If you can, go back and catch up on Pearson. I'm hoping it stays along because it's not Jessica being Jessica. It's Jessica trying to be Jessica and failing at it miserably and having to double back and do other stuff. It was a really good show. Pearson was good. I enjoyed Pearson immensely. Shows that are ending, another show that's going to be ending is How to Get Away with Murder, which is actually turning out to be really good. Apparently, Annalise is going to die at the end of it. I hope not, but okay. We'll see where it goes. It could switch to something else. Who cares? Who knows? We'll see. What else is ending? The Good Place. Why were you people sleeping on The Good Place? The Good Place is one of the best shows that was out there. Because once again, it's not what was out there. That is the thing about TV shows. People want different, but then when you give them different, they're like, this is too different. Case in point, the show that I want to come back, I don't care what they're doing now, Pushing Daisies. Pushing Daisies was one of my favorite shows in the whole world. Every once in a while, I will go back and watch reruns of Pushing Daisies, and it's the same. I don't think it was it 23 episodes? 22 episodes, I think. It ended on 22 episodes. I still go back and watch all 22 of those episodes. I loved Pushing Daisy because it wasn't something that was on TV. Guys, come on. They put stuff out there that is not the norm, and then you don't watch it. But I digress. I worked for the Nielsen Company. I know how the ratings work. Just because you watch it doesn't mean your neighbor who may be in the Nielsen sample is watching. And if they're not watching, it doesn't get recorded as somebody watching it. I do see that now on some of my streaming sites sometimes the Nielsen ratings, my watching gets recorded for some of the Nielsen stuff, which is a good thing because I watch a lot of stuff. But do know, if you are in the Nielsen sample or if you do stream and you see it has that I know Hulu does it. Excuse me. And I think Amazon Prime does also. If you see it on there, if you DVR it, you have to watch it within 3 days of its original air date or it does not get counted. That's basically how the sample works. So once again, if somebody comes to your door and says, "BA, you want to be in the Nielsen sample?" say yes. Especially if you're African American, Hispanic, or of Asian descent. We need to be in the samples. We're not in the samples. That's why our shows don't stay and our shows get canceled because we won't be in the sample. And the other race is, and they're all up in the sample, so they are making decisions on what it can be, what is watched and what is not watched. And if you don't believe me, you're living in a dream world, Neo. Sorry. But yeah, so I enjoying shows that are not the norm. Evil, not the norm. All Rise, which I was surprised is better than I thought it was gonna be, is not a show that's on. Prodigal Son, which I'm still gonna give it one more episode. Monday will be episode 3. 911, love 911. 911's a great show. And I actually watched Madam Secretary, the first 2 or 3 seasons. I'm not sure why I fell off of it. I don't know. Different. And apparently now she's president. What's the show that's on? Charmed, the reboot. Did not think I was going to like it. I really, really enjoyed that show. And I know people are like, oh, it's not the regular Charm. I understand that. And don't get me wrong, I was a Charm fan. I stopped watching a show just so I could watch Charm. That's how much of a Charm fan I was. Loved every moment of it. Looking forward to Friday till Thursdays Grey's Anatomy. That's gonna have Holly Combs and Alyssa Milano on there, because this week on ABC is comeback week, so they're gonna have like reunions of from other shows, of people on the shows now, of their old co-stars coming back. So that's going to be good. That I cannot watch. The one I'm looking forward to is Tuesday's Blackish, with the cast of Girlfriends on there with Tracy Ellis Ross. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be okay. Sorry. Looking forward to that. I don't know if they're doing every show. I know the cast from Cheers is gonna be on the Goldbergs. Not sure about Schooled, Modern Family, or Stumptown and Single Parent. I know on the Connors, Peggy Bundy, Katie Seagal. Sorry about that. Katie Seagal will be on the Connors. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Waiting for some other shows to come back, like Manifest and things like that. But this week on ABC, let's look out for that. I think you will very, very much enjoy it. It should be very, 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 very good. I'm looking forward to it. Once again, what are you watching, guys? Come on. I need to know. What are you enjoying? What is something that you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to be home to see this. Oh my gosh, I DVR this because I'm watching this live. What is your interest this season? What do you miss? What ended last season that you wish would come back? Now, I am hoping that Whiskey Cavalier comes back, and I'm going to say this until someone hears me. I need The Village to come back because I need to know what happens. I'm sorry. You can't leave me with that kind of ending and be like, okay, we cancel it. No, you could have at least waited and brought it back for us mid-season or brought it back for the summer. The Village was a good show. I'm sorry, it was. I love New Amsterdam because I will be watching that until it goes away, because you destroyed me on the first episode of this season, because I can't believe it ended like that. I'm not going to get into it just in case some people haven't watched it, but was not knowing that it was going to come. Yeah, shocked me. Trying to think of what other shows I had. Speechless. Speechless was a really good show, but I understand why it ended. And it ended on a good note, because once JJ graduated from high school and going off to college, you would have to follow him. But now Cedric Yarbrough, who played the person speaking for him, is now on Carol's second act with Patricia Heaton, and that's a good show too. Don't sleep on Patricia Heaton. She's actually a really good actress, and I'm liking her on there. And then the guy who played the dad on Baby Daddy is on there, and the guy who played the dad, which is really funny. Just thought about that. And the guy who played the dad on Raising Hope are both on there as doctors, and they both played single dads on their respective TV shows. And they both look totally different, though both of them look much older now. Oh, I love it. So yes, I'm enjoying that very much. So yeah, guys, come on. Let me know. Hit me up. Let me know what you are listening to, what you're watching, what is catching your eye, what are you enjoying immensely, what are you telling people about. Just hit me up. Entertainment Junkie. I'm definitely on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter, but I think I'm under The Entertainment Junkie on Twitter. So hit me up. Let me know what you're watching. Let me know what you're enjoying. Let me know what you're missing. What is missing from your TV watching? Pushing Daisies is missing from mine. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's what I'm missing. All right. Well, y'all have a good TV watching day. The rest of the week, I'll hit you up later on this week. Once again, let me know what you're watching. I would love to hear from you. All right, y'all have a great day. Peace.